Hi, welcome back or welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to quickly make a lower third in Final Cut Pro. If you find this video helpful, feel free to subscribe. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, in order to actually make a lower third in Final Cut Pro without any plugins whatsoever, we're going to go over to this tab right here in this little title tab, as it will, okay? And titles are what we need. You can either hit custom or not custom. We will go to titles, okay? Just click on titles right away. You can hover over, see which one you want, okay? What we are going to do here is go to custom title. That's what we need. We're going to drag it down here, okay? We're going to match this because we want it to be 4 seconds, okay? Roughly about 4 seconds. Yeah, there we go. 4 seconds exactly. That's where we want it to be. So we're going to drag our title here. It's still in the middle here. So as you can see, we don't want it in the middle. We want it in the lower third area. So what we're going to do is click on here to actually rename first. We're going to rename it whatever we want. In this case, we're going to name this Evil Slime, okay? Now we can just drag and move, or if you want, you can actually go here and move with the position here. Usually it's good practice to get used to moving the positions for future stuff, but for the purpose of this video, that's all you need. And then furthermore, we can actually choose whatever font we want. We can go to here, we can make it bold, we can make it not bold. I'm going to choose this font and we will keep it like that. Maybe make the font a little bit bigger. Move this over a little bit, and we have that, but you know, that might be a little hard to see, right? So there's a few options we can do, okay? We can go the drop shadow route, you know, just add drop shadow and, you know, even add a small outline and then bada bing, bada boom. Or we could, you know, actually change the color by clicking show here and changing the color to whatever we want to. We could change it to a nice red, then it would be there. But there is an option that I prefer to use, okay guys? And it is simply, we will go down to generators here. It's still in the titles tab, but it's generators. We'll go to solids, and then we will pick custom, okay? We will bring this here. We will put it all the way down to 4 seconds because that's where we want to. Actually, we're going to go ahead and, well, you would use the blade tool and cut this just so we have reference that it's 4 seconds. Now, I did that for a specific reason. We'll get to that a little bit later. But for now, let's go to custom. As you can see, the custom is up there. That's not what we want. So we simply just need to, bring this above here. Drag and drop, it's above there. But that's still not quite what we want, is it? We want it to be just the lower third. So we simply click on custom, okay? Which is very important. And then now that we're clicked on custom, we can change it to whatever color we want. I'm going to keep it black because that's white, and I think it will work out fine. We go to crop. If crop is hidden for you, just click show, okay? And then what we need to do is cropped left a bit, okay? Then crop right, okay? And then we also need to crop from the top. There we go. And then crop from the bottom, finally. And then we have that. And that is technically a lower third there. But it lacks a little bit, right? It lacks something. So here's what we're going to do. As I said, we want it to be 4 seconds long, okay? We will keep that in mind, but for now, we're going to select both of these, and then right-click, click compound, new compound clip, or Option G as a shortcut. Click OK, and then now that we have that there, we want it to go to the 2-second mark, okay? Now this is the little trick, okay? This is the little trick that I have that I'm showing you guys right now, okay? I know what you're thinking, but you said we want it to be 4 seconds. We do want it to be 4 seconds, but we want to add some cool animation, okay? So here's what we will do, okay? We will be using keyframes. Now, I know what you're thinking. And yes, keyframes can be a little bit scary if you're very new, but I can assure you follow along with this super simple keyframe, okay, along with this trick. Okay, so we're going to click on the keyframe, okay, click on that diamond right there. Make sure our head point is exactly where we want to and that this is selected. And then we are going to use this to make it just out of the frame, okay? So it will be just out of the frame. And then we will, do this here. And then that will actually let us use the keyframes to bring it back into the frame. We actually have to click here so we can see what's going on. But don't worry, we will figure it out just the same. Okay, so this will go here. Perfect. Now, in order to actually get this at the very end like we need it, we are going to actually hold Control V, okay? Control V, okay? That's what we need with our keyframe, okay? We can actually delete this keyframe on the end here and move this keyframe to the end here. And then, if you want to hide it, hit Control V. V as in Victor. Once again, it will hide it. And then as you see, if we play that, we actually have it coming all the way out here. But, that's a little bit boring, right? It's just disappears. Well, that's where this little trick comes in, okay? Click on this right here. Hold down Options and then click and drag it over. Yeah, exactly. Click and drag it over to the thing next to it. So now it's technically 4 seconds, but you know, both of these are like this, which isn't what we want, but we can fix that. We will select the second one or the copy right here. We will click here and then hit reverse clip. Yes, that's all we would do. And then, as you can see now, we have that, and then we have that right there. Perfectly fine, ready, good to go. Okay, and then, you know, you could play around with it a little bit. Like, let's say we want to go beyond 4 seconds. Like, you could go all the way to 6 seconds. Now, that clip I chose is only 9 seconds. That's why I picked 4 seconds. But yeah, like, for example, you could have this be, instead of 2 seconds, we could, you know, double it. So it would be longer. And then, as a result, we could also make this a bit longer as well. And then, you know, we would see it slow down a bit. And, you know, it would just be perfectly fine like that. And then that's how we have a fully animated lower third, you know, that you'll be able to have go in and out for longer do you want. If you want to, you know, stay for a little longer, you can do that as well. All we would need to do in that case is to just, you know, keep it there, stagger it for a little bit longer, and then bada bing, bada boom. There you would go. So yeah, that is how you do a lower third. That's how you animate a lower third. You could do all this. We could have done all this without the generator. If you just wanted the font, you would still just turn the font itself into a compound clip, because you can actually turn things by themselves into a compound clip. Like, let me show you here. This font layer, we can actually turn into a compound clip all by itself. And then the font up there that we just made into a compound clip, then we would just apply the same everything to it. But yeah, with that said, I'm going to end it here. Hopefully this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.